Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to race number 5 of the Formula Costco Season 6 season. Season 5 season. Jesus Christ, Caden. Um, we are here for race 5 at Austria. And new format this week for tonight. We have a sprint race, which we are qualifying for now. We'll get into the format a little bit more in a minute. Um, but I am joined by Mr. BB and Potato in the booth. Welcome back, Potato.
Yeah, had to rush in here, but going to Austria here, I don't have any track facts for you, but pretty high-speed track with the DRS zones and long straights, so it'll be exciting here, and an inverse field for the main race will be really entertaining.
Yep, so couple of rules to go over. Um, for the sprint race, just like real life, 8 points to the winner, all the way down to 1 for 8th place. No one else gets any points. And then we are inverting the field for the main Grand Prix later on in the evening. Um, Besides people that DNF, if you DNF, you'll be at the rear for the main Grand Prix. And also, very excitingly, we have a full grid for the second week
Is
in
there
a row.
is there somebody else spectating? Because the full lobby.
You can't get in?
No.
Um, Hold on. NASCAR fan might be spectating, I'm not sure. While we try to get that figured out. Sean DNF'd because of something that Skinny did. I think Skinny impeded him or something like that. Banjo is P1 right now, 104.8. Notice how some guys are doing runs on mediums because there is only one set of soft tires for the sprint qualifying session here. And it's shorter, 12 minutes compared to 18 minutes, which would be the um, normal amount of time for qualifying. Here comes DeMeo through the last corner. See what kind of time he can put up. He's on the mediums as well. He goes to third with a 105.1. So these guys on the mediums, you will see them run again on the soft tires. But the guys that are on softs right now are making their best attempt at a run. As Castron goes to fifth. I'm still trying to figure out your lobby situation. I don't know right now what to say. Um, Aaron on his third lap on the soft tires. Gunfunk, I forgot to mention him, making his... I think it's his debut. I don't think he's raced before. He is in the Red Bulls tonight subbing for Rowdy, who is unavailable. And we have Josh in the Ferrari, who is doing just the sprint race. Because NASCAR fan will be here later on for the main Grand Prix, but we'll have to start at the back. As Aaron just got a 5-place grid penalty for a collision with Castron, which Sean also got, but he DNF'd and will be at the back anyway, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on with the Mercedes of Castron, but already 5 minutes to go, so the session is going by quickly. And Potato's still not able to join, I guess. Gunfunk out of the last corner. His first lap is going to be not great, as Joey, last week's winner in Spain, goes to P2. Joey got his third career win last week, first one in a while, after a duel with Rowdy. And looking to make it another good run, which would help Williams get back into the Constructors' fight, maybe even take the lead if they have a great night tonight. speaking of that, here is Slurp. The Drivers' Championship leader by 3 points over DeMeo after Cole's DNF last week. He drops to third in the standings, but only 5 back. Joey jumped to fourth with his win, as Slurp is not going to finish the lap, going to come into the pits. And he's going to have to hurry because there's only about 3 minutes left. And he needs to get back out there. Red Bull leads the constructor standings after Spain with a 13-point lead over Ferrari and a 17-point lead over McLaren and a 24-point lead over Williams. Here comes Josh and the Ferrari for the sprint, as we mentioned a minute ago. And he will go to 10th. Skylar 9th. Then you see the rest of the board here. McKinnon, Castron, 5th and 6th. DeMeo, Bama, Joey, Banjo, your top 4. Dr. Dinosaur 11th, Gunfunk, Snowy, then Cole. Then JB down does not set a time. And a lot of guys on outlaps now, as 2 minutes to go in the session. Skinny, Chan, all on track, and I imagine everybody else will be as well, besides the guys who put on softs at the beginning, as Castron has to back out of his first lap. Now the track very crowded, all but 5 or 6 drivers out for the end. And Austria is a pretty small track, so it could get crowded right here. Cole is on a flyer now after a very good Sector 1. All these times will likely get improved because these are all on medium tires. Potato, he left, so I'm inviting you now.
Okay.
Joey on a flyer. In Sector 2, he was just off of his teammate Banjo's P1 time, and just like that, Cole jumps to P1 with a 104.5, so Banjo and Joey will have to beat that. Bama was just behind them as well, as was DeMeo. McKinnon retired with a 105.1, good lap from him. Here comes Joey through the last 2 corners to see if he can top the 104.5 from Cole, and he will do so with a 104.3. Move Joey back to P1. 10 seconds to go, and it doesn't look like anyone else is going to be able to start a lap, so these will be the final times for the sprint race. JB to 11th, and there's the checkered flag. Castron retires, 105.2. JB retires, and Slurp did not put down a lap, so he's going to be at the back. Bama jumped to third. And there goes Banjo back to P1, 104 flat for the Williams of Banjo. A stellar lap from him. And will that do it? Unless Cole or Joey are running again. Nope, looks like they are not. So it looks like it's going to be Banjo on pole for the sprint race here, unless Logan could do something about it, but he was just hard on the gravel.
Okay, send me another one. I had to reset my game.
Gotcha. And yeah, Logan will not be able to top it, so Banjo is going to win pole for tonight's sprint race, the first ever sprint race in Formula Costco history. So, interestingly, neither Slurp or Cheesy put up a time. Sean got the, Sean wrecked on his outlap, so Slurp and Cheesy gonna have to do some serious work to go try to get points, because remember, in the sprint race, only the top 8 get points. 8 points to the winner on down to 1, so it'll be a Williams 1-2, Cole 3rd, Bama 4th, DeMeo, McKinnon, Logan, Castron on down. So, sprint race is 12 laps. So, not a lot of time to get past this done. It's going to be very fast-paced, not a lot of saving. Hoping for a lot of action here.
Okay, I'm getting in.
It's about to go lights out. Slurp says Josh blocked him into the garage, so he was not able to come out and make a final lap. So, big implications there. Slurp gonna have to go all the way from P20 for the sprint race, and the 5 lights are on, and the first Formula Costco sprint race ever is underway. The Williams of Banjo and Joey lead them away. Banjo gets a pretty decent start from outside. And into turn 1 they go. They will still be side by side. Joey tries to take the curb, but he's going to be side by side with Cole for second. And Cole going to move up a position on the start. Move it to P2. But going to go for the lead here on Banjo to the inside. Cole going to go 2 for 1 here on the opening lap. Side by side for 4th with Bama and DeMeo. Those are
somebody's
car
off.
That is Castron that went wide there. As Cole takes the lead away on
JB
lap
goes
number
off.
1.
He got spun to the
JB off
inside.
as well. And, oh my goodness, Slurp in the first 2 sectors has gained 9 positions. Holy cow, how did he do that?
I don't know, I
Slurp
wasn't
up
looking,
to
I wasn't in here.
Only 2 positions away from points scoring already. That is by far the crazy start in Formula Costco history. Sean is slow, back in P20. Remember, the field is inverted for the main race, so if you finish 20th, you will be on pole for the main Grand Prix. Cole leads lap number 1, and the winner of the sprint will be at the back. As Skinny is going to pit, Sean is as well. As Banjo up front takes the lead away from Cole with DRS, Sean speeds in the pit lane, so it looks like he is going all out for the pole for the main race.
Ooh.
As Chan and Slurp had some sort of contact. Slurp gains 2 positions there as Chan falls back to 9th, Logan up to 8th. Slurp is up 12 positions in a lap and a half. Absolutely unbelievable.
Well, that proves to you he was not sandbagging. He wants to win this. he
wants
care.
all the points he can get.
Yeah.
And Cheesy, who also was not able to make a qualifying lap, is only up 1 spot to 17th. I think he had some sort of issue at the start, as well as Gunfunk in his debut is up to 14th, passing Dr. Dinosaur in the Sauber. Banjo still leads. He leads by 7 tenths over Cole as he takes the fastest lap away. Joey in 3rd, still DeMeo 4th, Bama 5th, McKinnon 6th, then you have Slurp in 7th. And Logan would be your last point scorer here in the sprint tonight, as Castron comes into the pit lane, and he has damage.
I don't know how that
Cole
counted.
Taking
Logan
the lead
just
away.
Sorry, Logan just went under the under part of the track just to pass Dinosaurs.
Here comes Banjo back for the lead. Side by side, Joey trying to make it 3 wide for the lead, and oh my goodness, that was close. Cole kind of pushed Banjo off a little bit there, but he didn't really have much of a choice as Castron is out of the race. He DNFs in turn 1. I would not be surprised if that's a safety car. But looks like we're still green for now. And Castron has been cleaned up, so we will stay green. So Cashman will start P20. Remember, DNFs do not count towards your starting position for the main race. So Cole once again leads, Banjo second. Still top 7 all connected. Then Logan, you have an 8th as Skylar going after JB for P10 right here, and he will take that spot away. Here comes Banjo looking for the lead once again with the DRS on the outside of Cole. And on the outside, he will be side-by-side for the lead still, with Cole going down the straightaway, and Cole will clear him. As Cole somehow got the DRS right there, Banjo ahead going into the corner. Slurp now beginning to put pressure on McKinnon for P6. What an absolutely incredible drive this has been for him so far. And speaking of incredible drive, Skylar up to P9. Did not have a great debut last week, but looking strong here early in the sprint. Aaron down to 15th. Dr. Dinosaur gets by him. Coming to 8 laps to go. These will go by fast. You need to make your moves if you need to make them. As Gunfunk is spun. We just talked about how he was having the great start up to 12th from his 16th place starting spot, but now gonna be back to where he started as Chan is in the pit lane.
That might be the first car
Aaron in as well. Yeah, Cheesy only P15 as Aaron has speeding penalties. Here goes Banjo for the lead. It has not been a great sprint for the Alpine of Aaron. Not been a great sprint for Aston either. They are 18th and 19th. As Cole and Banjo continue to trade the lead. And there goes Bama trying to go by DeMeo for P4 around the outside into that right-hander. DeMeo trying to hold it on the inside, but Bama will have the inside line for this corner right here. And with the preferred line, he will clear him sideways. No, actually, DeMeo clears him as Bama did get really loose on the curb right there, so he will hold P4. Caution out again. There is a Haas slow. Skinny gets away. Coming to 7 to go. Pole sitter Banjo will lead them to the line, but Cole still right with him at the DRS. Top 7 all still together. Slurp has gotten to 7th, but has not really been able to do much since he got there. Cheesy into the pits. A lot of guys are pitting right here. DeMeo making the move on Joey for P3. There he goes.
Yeah, so you'll see guys pit here all for softs because of this short run. You have to pit once. So that's what they'll do. I think.
Be interested to see when the leaders try to come in here.
Oh, Bama
got so sideways again.
I mean, but heck of a job him last couple of weeks. He's trying to solidify himself in that RB team into maybe that 5th spot that they're battling with Alpine right now. And Mercedes.
None of the leaders in that time. 6 laps to go. We are halfway through the sprint race. I don't think you have to pit in sprint races.
Do you not?
I'm not.
I just assumed you did because they were pitting.
They
Okay.
don't in real life.
Okay, well, never mind.
So, should be good to the end for these guys as Slurp takes
So why they're pitting then?
6th away as Cole going for the lead on Banjo. They're still side by side. Cole with the DRS, though, will not get the position. Banjo holds on to it. Slurp and McKinnon lost touch with the lead pack while Slurp was getting around him. And so now he will have to do work to catch back up. Slurp up 13 positions from the start of the race.
Yeah, but I mean, you can only do so much. He's been like as fast as he could possibly be, but the problem is, you start so far back, you can only get so far. So he's now developed kind of a buffer between him and the top 5.
Josh up to 10th as we have yellows out for the Red Bull, I think, of Gunfunk again. Yes, Gunfunk is spun in Sector 2. Banjo still leads as we take 5 to go. Still have this huge train of cars behind him as McKinnon and Slurp both have caught back up. to the leaders. As here goes Cole again, looking for the same move he tried to pull a minute ago, but Banjo into the corner hard. Banjo went too hard there, but still kept the lead anyway. Banjo doing a great job of defending right here. Cole probably not pushing all that hard because he knows he has plenty of time to get him, but still a very great job here from the Williams of Banjo. Coming to 4 to go, Cole all over him.
Oh.
As there's another speeding penalty. Cheesy has not had a good sprint race either.
Well, he'll have a good start in the main race, but at what cost?
That is true.
Because
right
that
now, as
McLaren
it stands,
team needs all the points they can get, and it's not going to help here.
That they do. 4 to go.
There's a 6-car battle for P last. Actually, Snowy's
Everybody
behind
wants that pole for the sprint or the main race.
Dan goes off suspiciously.
Red Bull leads the constructors right now by 13 over Ferrari, 17 over McLaren. Speaking of McLaren, here goes Cole for the lead. He takes it away this time from Banjo. DeMeo, Joey, Bama all still waiting patiently. Slurp actually lost touch with them again, and he must have an issue because he's 2.5 seconds back now, so looks like Slurp will not be able to get any higher than P6.
He's just not trying to push anything. Don't wreck the car. Fine with the P6. Start better than these other guys in the race. But he's just running his race, not trying to push it much. But he has used a lot of batteries, so.
He's trying to get back there. 3 laps to go. Cole leads over Banjo and DeMeo. Oh my goodness, that's the McLaren of Cheesy, who is a lap down, ghosting through the leaders right there on fresh soft tires. That was a trippy sight. As he's actually going to help Cole here, because he's going to give Cole DRS to help him defend from Banjo. Banjo will get the DRS right here, but Cole will as well, thanks to his teammate. And going to pull a long way away. Skylar or Josh still going at it for 10th, but no points awarded for that in the sprint, remember. Logan still holding on to the last points paying position for this race. He would get 1 point for that P8 finish. 3.5 seconds ahead of JV. Coming to 2 to go. Cole with 2 wins this season, looking for a sprint race victory. As Cheesy takes fastest lap, no fastest lap point for the sprint. As now, Banjo had an issue on entry right there. Went very wide, ended up cleaning out a sign. And gonna have the DRS to try to close back up. But not helping himself at all right there. As now Cheesy is in the way of these guys again. But Cole did not get DRS that time, so Banjo will have an opportunity to close right here, coming to the white flag. Banjo very deep on entry, trying to gain all he can. He wants that win. Banjo has not been on the top step in a long time. This is not the main Grand Prix, but still would feel really good for him. Can he have anything for Cole coming to the 1 to go? Got a good exit right there. Banjo down to 2/10 as we take the white flag, but Cheesy going to be a factor again because Cole will have the DRS. White flag is in the air, 1 lap to go in the first Formula Costco sprint race. Banjo 2/10 back of Cole for the win. Down the straightaway, all the ERS going to be used. Cole has more than Banjo, which will help him out significantly. And Banjo also, crucially, does not have the DRS advantage right here. Into the right-hander we go. Cole once again got DRS. Banjo still 4/10 back. McKinney and Slurp are battling for 6th. But Banjo not able to make any ground right here because of the lap cars. DeMeo now is pressuring him for 2nd. Oh, Banjo goes really deep into the corner. That's going to allow DeMeo to probably get by here for 2nd. He does. Now, does DeMeo have anything for Cole? DeMeo up to second on the last lap. Cole pulling away, though, however. Just a few corners left. Into the last two corners we go, and the McLaren of Coolest Gamer, his weekend's going to get off to a great start. Cole will come through and win the first ever Formula Costco sprint race here in Austria. DeMeo gets second, Banjo third, Joey fourth, Bama fifth, Slurp comes home sixth, McKinnon gets seventh, and here comes Logan through to score the last point of the sprint.
Oh, that... That's not a good look.
Yeah.
I
A lot of guys are
that.
coming through here.
Thought maybe
And
we
we'll
should do
see.
top 10 to switch, but well, I mean, they're not going to win the race. All guys battling back here, 17th, 18th, 19th, sandbagging in the end. But I'm pretty confident the top 16 were all doing their best. Cheesy at least helping his teammate.
Yeah, I know.
So
Sean will be on pole for the main Grand Prix. Chan will start second. Snowy third. Cheesy fourth. Skinny fifth. Aaron, Josh. No, Josh won't be in the race, actually, because NASCAR fan is joining. So the driver changes will be at the back, which will be Rowdy coming in and... We'll have to get the grid in order. I'm going to take a picture right here. And then we're probably going to pause the stream. Actually, we have to interview Cole real quick for his sprint win. So let's do that. And then we will get the grid set for the race once we interview Cole. And we have to back out of this lobby now. So, why is my mic not working? Potato, can you hear me? Oh no. Hello? Oh, Jesus.